What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you another version or content from the MLCW All-Star game. For this one, we're going to do Town Hall 9s. Final score was 144-135. For this one, we will do nothing but beer runs. And there were Brotato Chips, what's an awesome name. There was also Dark E-Bandit, Ever to Conquer, D-Sal, Tony, all with beer runs. So rather than showing you 8 attacks this war, I'm going to just show you one from each. We'll start with Brotato Chips. Actually, not this. Not that one. We'll do the bottom one. So here, this one, we're going to do a Queen Pop. Using the Royals to clear away, or Sui Lalo. Sui! But Queen's going to hop that wall easily. BK is going to take care of her with the ability. And then the Queen can actually get one more air defense, but poison down for the CC. This is fresh, because that's what a beer run is. 2 fresh hit, 3-star attacks. Dragon eventually will meet the Queen, and ability will bring down the dragon. And I think he gets one more air defense. Nice. Definitely one more air defense. And then has a really weird angle as the Queen comes around the back end but doesn't get it down. But really weird angle for this Lalo, which is why I liked it. Haste into untanked. The point defense at the top there was untanked, basically uncovering an air defense. But he needed to start something up there and then just dedicates a heal to the Waterloons up there, and they're by themselves. Meanwhile, he's got the Lalo going on the back end, or the bottom side, and using haste and rages for that as appropriate. We'll go to ×2 because he does swag some things. As he has a fully healthy Hound coming in here, realizes that he doesn't even need the rage or the other haste. Go to ×4. That was his other attack was just like this. It was really nice suicide Lalo. What a nice guy to leave the lights on at the end. Alright, so back out of this one. And then let's look at the other beer runs that we have. For the next one up, we have Ever to Darky Bandit. Also doing some hog-based attacks. This one being a Queen Walk Hobo. Really, really effective attack. We'll go to ×2 because it is a walk. It does take a while to develop. Clearly he wants his Queen to walk up. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, up. Because of where his wizards were. And then just takes away right away with some minions for that easy percent on the right. Hangs out for a bit on the Hound. And then uses a rage to muster through the pop and then pups everywhere. But let's go back down to 1 because meanwhile on the right side of the base he's already started his gobo or hobo aspect of the raid, which is something you don't always see. Usually it's somewhat of a closed walk or thereabouts. This one is like a split hero where you have a Queen Walk one side and you have a gobo on the other, or a golem tanking for your BK to do the other side. In this case it was the Queen. But he still has ability in hand so he can win the entire left side. With really no threats left to the Queen once he pops the ability. There's really nothing. She can round the corner and get everything else. And he still has 13 hogs. We'll go to ×2 because it's straight freaking overkill. No heal for the hogs either. Used it on the kill squad. Swags 25 troop space. Go to ×4. Nice job. Alright, let's bounce out of this one. Again, going up the ladder of those that got 2 fresh hit 3 stars, aka beer runs. And now we're on to Ever to Conquer. I think we'll do a second one. Yeah, Grundonator attack. A lot of people have not seen this attack, which blows me away. A lot of people have known this to be incorrectly the P.E.K.K.A. Smash. To me, it's always the Grundonator attack. I did some research as far as when you saw this attack, at least in terms of YouTube. But using some baby dragons specifically just to funnel, then starts the queen walk, and then you're going to start the other side with a P.E.K.K.A. and 2 healers behind that. And then use them to eat through the first layer of the wall. Poison down for the CC, which Baby Dragon Valkyrie. And he's leading the kill squad with the Rage. He's leaning it forward. The thing about the heal, though, you definitely don't need to heal the kill squad. Your healers are right behind you and are walking into a Rage spell, and that makes them super effective, raged healers. So really what you want the heal for is a section like this down here right now. To sustain your bowlers, because they're out there in BFE by themselves. Meanwhile, you got your healers that are just making the invincible with this P.E.K.K.A. and Queen. So, and definitely you want a skeleton for moments like this. We'll go to ×2. The other one was a lot cleaner, but I like this one because it showed you just how effective the Grundonator attack can be. Nice job, Ever to Conquer. Alright, let's bounce out of this one and continue to go up. I believe D-Sao is next. D-Sao had a stoned GoWiWi, and I'm not going to show that one. We're going up to the beer runs. I'll show a second one. Were both shattered GoWiWis? That was the second one. Yeah. Well, of course, it's a friendly war, so your army is ready to go. Not a witch slap, no healers on the corners, just your straight up old school GoWiWi with bowlers. This one only 1 jump, which is strange for me. When I see him do this, it's almost always 2 jumps. But he may see something I don't. Like, you don't even have wall breakers for this, man. Like, what are you doing? Clearly not fighting the clock with only a sub 2 minute raid. But why not 2 jumps? Why 2 rages? Just like everything immediately distracted. And then gone. Such an OP attack, I swear. So 1 jump and then he's just going to eat through the walls because he doesn't have an option. He's going to have to eat through the walls. I suppose he looked at it. Well, even with that, man, it's so weird to see not a second jump. So they eat through right here, trying to make decisions. We got some dancing bowlers at the top there that are clipping giant bombs and then coming in doing the 2-step. So they eat through the right side, and then they still have to eat through another wall. And this is where I expected possibly the second jump to be. But he's still got a wad of Larrys and Larry makers on each corner. We'll go to ×2 because we've pretty much seen what witches do at this point. But nice to see the old school attacks, man. GoWiWi, add bowlers and things like that. So freaking overpowering. D-Sao also featured in the other version of this recap with Town Hall 10s, his Hulk account. Got a 10v10, and Indie Nomad from WBT also getting 10v11s. Do 2 stars, representing Wizard Bear Tiger. Or We Bring Tacos. Or We Bang Trannies. Fill in your blank. That was D-Sao. So now we're on Tony to end out this video. The last beer run of the war. We'll go with your first one, Tony. I'm taking a guess. Looking at a standard shattered a hobo, you know, just your good old 1 jump get everything, and then hogs for the rest. Actually, this might not even be a hobo. It might be your straight up old school goho. Would be pretty if it was. Maybe he's just waiting for the surrounding structures to go down. Poison for the CC. Kind of odd not to see hounds in CCs. But I think he might have max hoggies in the CC because he hasn't dropped them yet. And if he's not dropping them now, they're not bowlers. So bringing a total of 28 hogs, 6 being level 7. I'm sorry, level 6. Unless you got max ones from a Town Hall 11. But there was no perks for this war, which didn't bother me any. Using the 2 heals right away. I mean, look at the path that he has for these hogs. Little to any threats to them. And just keeps them as a strip. I mean, yeah, you'll lose a few springs here and there, but you have so many hogs. It doesn't matter. As you can see here, he has more than enough left over. Really nice job, Tony. We'll go to times 2 for cleanup. Not a single goblin. All the collectors and storages on the outside. Shame on you. Really nice Town Hall 9 attacks. The cleanups were even better, but for me, I have more respect for fresh 3s. Just it is what it is. You're expected to clear it. It should be freaking overkill and pretty if you're cleaning up. So if you didn't get shown, my bad. I'm sorry, but that's how I decided to do this recap and show the Town Hall 9s of this All-Star game. Again, thanks for inviting me. It was a pleasure to be a part of it, representing Team WBT for 10v11 stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the raids from Town Hall 9. I have no idea who is covering the other side, but once again, it is Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.